I'm trying to bring these things back to life, make them look as new as possible. I did Phoebing saddle soap a couple days ago, let them dry. I was hoping for better results than this, but if you look real close at these spots, really most of the way around, I don't consider myself colorblind, but sometimes things that are green look black and vice versa. So I can't tell as I look at these whether that's some green, or whether it's just a losing of the black dye. But I've worn them a lot in the grass. I'm thinking that it's a grass stain. I've also worn them a lot in the garage, which usually is a lot of sitting Indian style and dragging myself around. So, I mean, this is, I know that I've scraped these things hard against the concrete. So it could just be a overall scuffing and losing of the leather dye. But since the saddle soap didn't do it, I'm going to use this stuff. Saphir RenoMat. It's an extremely strong cleaner, leather cleaner, by an extremely good brand. You can see it's separated here, which is normal. It does that. So you guys shake it all up. I'm gonna give them a quick brush, even though I'm not sure that there's much of a point to it, but just kind of something you always do before applying anything. All I did was just dry from saddle soap. So this is my second step, trying to bring them back. If this doesn't do it, I'm not totally sure what I'm going to choose to do yet. I mean, I could try some Saphir RenoMat, but I don't see that that's going to do very much in this situation. I think my next step might be to figure out what high grit sandpapers are best for slowly bringing a boot back to smooth. And maybe, see, it does look kind of green. I've already got some extremely high grit sandpaper out in the garage. I was doing a project on the motorcycle where I was trying to polish some aluminum to make it look chrome. And it just takes a lot of elbow grease, but you can do it. So I figured that I had a whole lot of grease in my elbows to go through, and I would try to shine up a bunch of stuff without going out and paying a bunch of money for chrome. It was successful overall. I'm not done. It's kind of something I can just kind of go out and do forever. There's a lot of stuff coming off, and like I said, I mean, I just got finished doing the saddle soap. Grass stains are a real bitch. I'm hoping that that's what that is, and I'm hoping that this is going to take care of it. Can't imagine I scratched them up that much on smooth concrete in the garage. But maybe I did. It looks like it's drying pretty quick, but I'm not sure if we're going to be able to judge the results right away. So they might be misleading results, but at the moment, it's looking pretty darn good. I guess I'm just going to go ahead and do the whole damn boot, not just focus on the areas that are looking green to me. I'm about to have these sent out to a cobbler and have them completely redone. They're going to put a brand new leather midsole in it with an arch. We're going to do leather stacked heels. Basically, it'd be like a from the insole down will be like a pair of Nicks or Whites or Franks, one of the Pacific Northwest brands, which are known to be the best, or at least many people think that they're the best as far as being quality made work boots. And on the top side, they'll be the same Timberlands they were. I'm not even redoing the lowers here. Otherwise, I wouldn't be cleaning them. Oh, I don't know. It might be trying to show some green now. Might not have succeeded. Go over it again, make sure I didn't miss anything. I'm not going to bore you with the second boot. I'm sure anybody who is watching is curious about how well the Saphir RenoMat works. Whether it's worth buying. I do think it's the best out there. If they do it, they do it right. Never heard anybody complain about anything from Saphir. I've never had any complaints about Saphir. I've used a lot of their products. I don't know how much of it the camera can see over there, but I've got a lot of Saphir over there. I'm going to put this much elbow grease into something, then it needs to be worth my time. Go ahead and do this tongue. See, even the tongue has a little bit of green mark, and that's a lot of why I think that it might be grass, instead of just rubbing off the pigment or running off the dye. Or, like I said, maybe I'm more colorblind than I think. I know most guys are apparently at least somewhat colorblind. Didn't learn it till later in life. I never thought I had a problem, and I'm still not convinced I've got a problem, but maybe. It's drying off, still looking green, so I think I failed. When I figure out what my next step is, I'll do another video, and then at that point we'll be able to have a back-to-back on whether I just did anything useful here. So at the moment, it's looking like I did something. Feels softer too, but it's definitely still damp. Seems like a big difference so far. Maybe it's some improvement, but not a lot. Bye-bye for now.